From top to the top, I live in the outskirts of a small town, wing, and inside land in the other states. My house is small but cozy enough for me. It is for me alone. This happened 4 years ago. It was spring and we were in a month pouring rain almost for every single day. It was a Sunday and I was at home from work. I was wasting my eyes watching TV while resting. It was between 6 and 7. Someone was knocking at my door. I barely had knocks in between the nonstop raindrops. Opening the door, I was more surprised to see it was some random guy. He looked as if he was in his late 20s. He said he had been camping out in the woods nearby, and so he was in trouble. He needed help. He needed a place to spend the night. It was inside my house. If he wasn't lying, showing up at my doorstep would make sense because my house was located near the woods, at least 5 or 6 miles. It was also pouring out, which also made me feel worse for him, even though I did not assume the possible dangers of letting a stranger into my place. I offered to arrange a call for him to take a ride home, but he insisted bluntly, saying he could only stay for a night. The guy walked off. As I watched him go down the muddy road a little ways and he disappeared into the woods, I wasn't ready for the visit. As odd that was, I didn't mind. For a few minutes and I was back watching TV. Didn't check, but obviously it was 2 hours later. Diving well into the night, I saw an orange glare passing through the window. This was coming from my backyard. I got up and quickly moved the curtains. I saw a campfire right in the middle of the woods outside the house. The fire was dying. It was flickering under a large tree as the rain poured down on it. Standing next to it was an outline of a figure holding something. I could tell the figure was facing right at my house, not to the woods. Now the other creature near my house had already ducked below the window, and I couldn't figure its identity properly. A moment as I closed the curtains, I picked up my phone and called the police to let them know about this person outside my house. I knew it would probably take the officers up to an hour to get here, and whoever was outside wasn't doing me any harm, but at the very least I wanted them to respond sooner before I could leave for bed. Once I got off the phone with the officer, I checked the window once again, but the fire was burning lightly and the figure wasn't there. There I heard footsteps of people approaching my house. I ran to the other window and caught sight of him walking past with a hunting rifle on his hands before he turned the corner to the front door. He banged on it a few times and then went quiet. I grabbed myself a defense shotgun from the closet and hid behind the sofa, still trying to process the situation I was in. He hit the door again. I could tell it was with the stock of his rifle, nearly breaking the door hinges. For this moment, I could only think of how to reduce him. Immediately before it was a matter between life and death, I fired random shots toward the door. At the door, defending myself for a second. All I had was the rain pouring down, no footsteps, no banging, no yelling. I gathered my courage after 5 minutes of no sound at all. I looked through the peephole. I saw an empty porch. In the yard were clear footprints. He must have ran away after the shots. I explained the situation to the police after they arrived. After a thorough search, they found strange details out where the fire camp was. A bag that has been dug up. After making the analysis, they decided that it was likely a burglary or murder kit planted in advance, intended to be used on later on. This means whoever planned it was at my house before and was there probably more than once. For the details about his intentions are yet to be confirmed since the search is still on. Moral, a dream is an ability for dreaming sweet dreams, so keep up to your dreams. For all the kids, yeah, your lovely, fading kid, and forever.